Okay. Next, plinth wall above the footing. Plinth wall above the footing. Next quantity is plinth wall above the footing. See, after this fourth footing, plinth wall is there. No, for that we need to the quantity calculation. Okay. So plinth wall dimensions, you just observe what is the plinth wall dimensions. The width of the plinth wall is 40 centimeter, and total height of the plinth wall. Okay. Below the ground level, it is 20 centimeter, and above the ground level 60 centimeter. The total height of the plinth wall will be how much? It is 80 centimeter. Okay. Total height of the plinth wall is 80 centimeter. So we are the quantity calculation is with respect to plinth wall to the footing. From here to here we are doing. Total height of the plinth wall is how much? 80 centimeter. Below the ground level it is 20 centimeter, and above the ground level 60 centimeter. So the total height of the plinth wall is 80 centimeter, and width of the plinth wall is 40 centimeter. Okay. And what about the length of run of the plinth wall? That you need to calculate now. Okay. That you need to calculate now. Plinth wall below, right? Plinth wall. Plinth wall above footing. Above footing. Okay. With respect to long walls, there are two number of long walls. Length you can calculate now. Center to center length is known. That is 10.6 meter. Okay. Center to center length is 10.6 meter plus half of width of plinth wall on either side. That is, its width is 0.4 meter. Therefore, 0.4 by 2, 0.4 divided by 2 plus 0.4 divided by 2. What is the length you get? I think 11 meter, correct? 11 meter.
Yes.
Yes, 11 meter is the length of the plinth wall, and its width is 0.4 meter. The total height is 80 centimeter, 0.8 meter. In the explanatory note, you can write h is equal to 0.2 plus 0.6. 0.2 below the ground level, 0.6 above the ground level. Therefore, 0.8 meter is the total height of the plinth wall. What is the total quantity? Tell me.
7.04.
Yes, 7.04. By this, you will get the total quantity of the first class brickwork in foundation and plinth. Okay, from here to here, total quantity you get. Calculate the total quantity. Total is equal to sorry, just a minute. We have left one more calculation. See, for the long walls we have calculated. Okay, the quantity calculation we have done with respect to the long walls. Okay, still we have to do quantity calculation with respect to the short walls. Okay, after that we have to do the total quantity calculation. Okay, now with respect to long walls it is over. Now we will do the same kind of calculation with respect to the short walls. Second one, short walls. Short walls. Okay. Are understanding, students? Now we have performed the calculation with respect to the two long walls. Okay, two long walls. Okay, for this wall we have done the calculation, and for this long wall we have done the calculation. There are three number of short walls. For that also we have to do the quantity calculation at foundation and the plinth. Okay. Similarly, as we have done in long walls, similarly we have to do the calculation in the short walls. We will do the calculation for the first footing. First footing. For that, you calculate the length. Calculate the length for the first footing. You know the center to center length of the short wall. Okay, you know the center to center length of the short wall. What is, how much it is? I think it is 6.3 meter. Okay, use that length and you calculate the total length of the first footing. Okay, total length of the first footing. To calculate total length of the first footing, you just observe what is the width and height of the first footing and you calculate.
$7.1 meter.
7.1.
1.
Here I have a quantity. That answer is with respect to length or the quantity of the first footing you are telling?
Length, sir.
Length. Length. I have 5.5 meter as length. What is your answer?
7.1.
7.1. You just check the calculation. Maybe something wrong. One important thing you need to remember with respect to the calculation with respect to long wall and the short wall is, see, for the long walls, see, for the long walls, we will do addition of the width, half of the width on either side. We will do addition of the half of the width on either side. Okay, like this. So that full length of the long wall is considered. Similarly, on the other side. Okay, but for short wall, when the center to center length is known, we will do subtraction. This length we will do subtraction because in the long wall it is already considered. Okay, subtraction of the half of the width. This is very important. You need to remember while doing the calculation. Okay, for long wall, center length plus half of the width on either side. Okay, so that full length of the long wall is considered. Okay, for short wall, when center to center length is known, then we will deduct this half of the width on either side because this width already considered in the calculation of the long walls. Okay, this part is already considered. That is why we will deduct in case of short walls and we'll add in case of long walls. Okay, I hope this is clear for everyone. Has anyone got the answer? Yes,
2.64, sir.
2.64 short walls. Okay, let us check the answer. See, center to center length of the short wall is known. How much it is? 6.3 meter. Okay, 6.3 meter is the center to center length. Here we have calculated. Short wall length, center to center length is 6.3 meter. Therefore, L is equal to 6.3 meter center to center length. Okay, minus, very important, not the plus. We are doing calculation for the short wall. We have to subtract the widths for the short wall calculation. We have to do the addition while doing the calculation for the long walls. Okay, why? Just before I explained. Okay, L is equal to 6.3 minus, we are doing calculation for the first footing. First footing width is 80 centimeter. First footing width is 80 centimeter. So on either side 0.8 divided by 2, 0.8 by 2 minus 0.8 by 2. How much you'll get?
5.5.
5.5 meter. Okay, therefore the length is 5.5. So in case of long walls, we have added the width plus 0.8 by 2 plus 0.8 by 2. Very simple. You remember, for long walls addition, for short walls subtraction. And width and height remains the same. Okay, you can pick up the values from the previous calculation. Width and height of the first footing remains the same, 0.8 and 0.2. Okay, it will not change. Width will be 0.8 and height is 0.2 only. You can pick up the values from previous calculation instead of seeing figure once again. 0.8, 0.2. What is the total quantity?
2.64.
2.64. Similarly,